WBUR Podcasts, Boston.
I'm Daryl C. Murphy, and you're listening to The Common. So happy Lunar New Year to all who celebrate. This year's celebration marks the Year of the Snake, and as the festivities slither along, we're bringing you a throwback episode featuring a conversation I had with WBUR producer Cici last year. Cici's family is from China, and she spoke to us about some of their traditions and celebrations, particularly the lion dance. Check it out.
So when I was in China, we usually clean up the house and put up some New Year decorations like flowers before the holiday.
Mm-hmm.
And my parents would, put some lucky money in the red envelopes.
Hey, we like lucky money.
I know, like 红包, and give it to like my brother and I. So that is like the meaning that they hope we can have like good luck and happiness in the new year.
Mm-hmm.
I just got my like lucky money like 10 minutes before I got here.
How much did you get?
I got like around, $100-ish.
Okay. Some pair of sneakers somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like Christmas in China, but we got real money.
In Boston, how have you seen people celebrate here?
Yeah, so different Asian communities celebrate Lunar New Year in Boston. Not only Chinese people celebrate it, but also like Vietnamese, Korean, and other people from East Asian countries celebrate this holiday in Boston. For Chinese community, we have a great traditions in Boston, which is the Lion Dance Parade. Every year, I will go to the parade in Chinatown and also have some good dim sums in Chinatown with my friends. And last Saturday, I literally spent my whole night hanging out with my friends and cooking some really authentic Cantonese dishes. And we have a karaoke machine at home, so we literally sang all night to like celebrate a new year.
You're telling us about the lion dance, where people dress up as lions for a traditional form of dance. Why is this particular dance so significant for Lunar New Year?
Yeah, so in Chinese culture, the lion symbolize power, wisdom, and superiority. So the lion dance is like one of the most important traditions in Chinese New Year.
Mm-hmm.
It means to, bring prosperity and good luck for the upcoming year. And performers, the lion dancer, they usually wear like red or gold costume and mimic the movement of the lions in their performance. So you can see like the lions sniffing around the food, leaping, chasing each other, and also like rolling on the ground. And those kind of movement require two members, one standing in front and holding up the lion's head, while the other one, crunches beneath the tail and, move in synchronizing way with the head to complete the movement.
And they're dancing to drums, right? They're moving to the sound of drum music.
Yeah, so you can think of like the drum beats is like the heartbeats of a lion. So every beat's associated with a movement. When the beats rise, it just means that they are performing a high move, like lifting or something like that.
So tell us about the history of the lion dance here in Boston.
The Lion Dance Parade has been a great tradition in Boston, and I think it has more than 70 years of history. Felix Lloyd, the chairman of the Chinese Consolidated Benevolence Association of New England, he told me that the lion dance we see around Boston is the Southern China style, which is really different from the Northern China style.
The Northern ones is a lot of jumping, a lot of move around and chase the ball. Almost like you see they play the dragon dance. On the other hand, the Southern China people always look for good luck, always looking for fun. So they usually go to a wizard and play, and then they look for the green stuff.
What's the green stuff?
So the green stuff is like the cabbage or like the lettuce. The pronunciation of this lettuce in Cantonese is sang choi, which is like generating wealth. That symbolizes wealth and money, So they are chasing for the green stuff, and that's process called choi chang. So this is like a specific ritual for the business. It's a ritual to drive away evil spirits and spread good fortunes in exchange for some lucky money.
Well, what does this kind of tradition mean to people in Boston?
So for the past 2 weeks, I visited 2 Boston Lion Dance troupes, and I went to their rehearsal. One is the Boston Wong Family Benevolent Association, and the other one is the New Year Athletic Club. I have a chance to chat with some lion dancer right here in Boston, and it's just like fascinating to hear that we share similar childhood memory, growing up watching lion dances in the new year. They told me a lot of like fun fact of like how they get into lion dance. And Lucas Wong from the Wong Association told me that he didn't just learn the stance and movement of the lion dance, but also he hopes to preserve this tradition that he grew up with.
I was an immigrant kid myself, so I was brought in by my friends. My friends brought in other immigrant kids together. That's how we recruit. That's why we becomes like a gathered place for the immigrant kids.
So basically, the lion dance just has been seen as a great vehicle to gather everyone together, to have a space to hang out, to exercise, and also enjoy the good food after the practice.
We're going to take a break, but we'll be right back. And we're back with more from CCU. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but the first female lion dance troupe was not formed until 1998. Is that true?
Yes.
Here in Boston, I mean?
Yes, you're right. So if we trace back to the history, the first lion dance group that I could find online is called Gonghap Club, which is founded in 1948 by a group of 8 Chinese teenagers seeking an alternative to Chinatown YMCA. And now they called it Boston Chinese Freemason Athletic Club, Hongqing. And it's later in 1998 that Boston had its first female lion dance troupe called Gango.
Why did it take until 1998 for the first women or girl lion dance troupe to appear?
So back then, women were excluded from joining and performing this kind of arts because people believed that women didn't have the physical strength to perform this kind of rigorous move. I talked to New Year Athletic Club, one of the female-only line dance troupes in Boston, about this.
We can certainly build our own strength and stamina to do a lot of the same moves. It'll just take longer, and we might have to have different choreography. But it can be done. And so I think the chance to preserve this, to bond with, like-minded Asian American women, that's what attracts me to it.
So that is Connie Wong from New Year Athletic Club. She became a line dancer in the late 90s, but since her injury, she's now being a musician, the drummer of the club. And I also talked to Sam Wong, which is a member of the Boston Wong Family Benevolent Association, who helps organize the troops over there. He told me that in the old days, martial arts like Kung Fu was mostly studied by men, and it was a strict requirement for performing lion dance. And in the late 1960s, many of the lion dance troops in Boston, they adopted a gang-like roles in the Chinatown community. So being involved in lion dance since 1980s, Wong told me this.
In the old days, when different clubs, do line dance, many chances, they may have a conflict, and then they might, have to get ready, to fight. But now, we do have a female line dance club too.
When our society become more civilized, we just don't have fight anymore. So the society has become more welcoming for, women to study the lion dance and also perform the lion dance.
And thank you, Cici, for that piece. We spoke last year during the Year of the Dragon. And if you want to catch a celebration in honor of Lunar New Year during the Year of the Snake, you can go to the Chinese New Year Parade in Boston's Chinatown. The parade starts on Sunday, February 9th at 10 a.m. at Phillips Square and will end at 3 p.m. And that's our show for today. The Common is produced by Franny Monahan, it's mixed by Marquise Neal, and it's edited by Yasmin Ammer. Our theme music is Me by Hisu, and from the newsroom of WBUR, I'm your host, Daryl C. Murphy. I'll talk to you next week.